What's up, brothers? That was off the top of the... Okay. Welcome into a currently one man, what do we call this? Safe space. I am ready to waffle with you guys. Productive waffle, as we like to call it, until the other guys can hop in. Bro, old music. Okay, hold on. W music. Old music was better. It's the same music that we've always had. Quite literally no difference. And this guess would be correct. You're leaving just like City did out of the UCL. So there you go. Chat, how's your day been? How's the week been? Thursday. Tomorrow's a Friday. We get to live a little on a Friday, and then a Saturday. We have Orlando City back against Montreal up in Montreal. I think it's going to be a little bit tougher of a test than DC United, but here we are. DC, you could say DC was tough and we had to come back and win in added time, but I think it's going to be a different kind of tough. Shit week. Why is that? Oh, well, I guess yesterday was a thing. Yeah, I have the StreamYard links should be in there for you guys. If it's not in the YouTube one, you do have to just refresh it and it'll be in there. It is under the tweet that we are live right now, which I never put out. I didn't even put out a tweet. They're doing this. So thank you guys for showing up either way. Big ups to you guys. Especially when in chat. Me being nice to you. How about everybody else? Oh, and you got sick. Someone let me know if the music is too loud, or if you can even hear it. I don't know if you can. I try to listen to something a little different with it this time. What do I think about Cartagena's season so far? I think he's been underwhelming. As has realistically everybody that's not named Robin Janssen and or Dagger Dent or Halson. And then everybody's been underwhelming. Sorry, I'm reading chat. Let me just answer your question. Cartagena underwhelming. We haven't really seen him and Araujo in a double pivot truly for a run of games. Araujo got hurt. There was international break. And then last match, I believe we finally got to see that. So get a little bit of time maybe with Araujo, but then again, what we always say, like, how much time do we really need? These two played together last year, and they turned out to be possibly the midfield duo in the league. So they should already have that chemistry. If you get hurt, yeah, that can kind of kill it a little bit. International break kills it a little bit at the beginning of the season. But yeah, like after what he did last season, it's hard not to almost give him a little bit of grace. But yes, he has been underwhelming. I would love to see more from him, but we just, as of right now, we're seeing it. I hope that answered your question. Yeah, music is out. Let's see. All right, we'll go from a 31 to a 23, and we'll see what that does. It's good. Oh, I said it was good. Oh, the Rover. Why am I getting text right now? It's 1 a.m. live stream for you guys, and you are awake watching. I respect it. But if I do remember correctly, Rovers did lose their last match, I think. But Sammy Schmodix made the team of the season for the championship, if I'm not wrong. So there's an upside. Owen says, was that bye week a turnaround or a lucky game in DC? Good question so far. Was that bye week a turnaround? If anything, I think that last minute win in Duncan would be the turnaround point. Kind of like how we saw I think it was a 3-1 win in Fort Lauderdale last season, and that kind of kickstarted our season. So I wouldn't say that having that bye week in rest would have been the turnaround, but I would say that winning that match might be kind of like what lights a spark under these guys, and then we go on a run, and then we turn around. You beat Leeds. Huh? No. No, you did not. Why is my foot mob white? Oh yeah, we have a lot of European football to talk about, chat. Who am I looking up? Blackburn. I was about to type in Liverpool. Blackburn Rovers. Oh, that's right. You lost to Bristol before that. Isn't that Bristol, right? Yeah, it is. A 1-0 win. 17th. 5 points out of relegation. Wow. I don't like that my football is white, but I'm gonna pull it up anyway. There you go. And then you got the proof that they beat Leeds 1-0. Wow, and that does a lot for the. Ooh. Leicester could just win it. Game in hand. Who scored? Of course. Who else? I could have guessed that. 82nd minute winner. Would you guys just sit back and counter the whole game? Oh my word. Okay, what are we doing? This is terrorist ball. How did you walk away with 3 points? 500 passes to 110. Okay. Fair play. Eustace is being useful. Oh, hey. The Duncan Derby. There you go. Don't steal my idea and put it on Twitter. The Duncan Derby is this Sunday, 12:30 that is 7:30 our time. Oh, 7:30. Is it going to be on ESPN Plus? Let's see. Because the Duncan Derby would be fun to watch. Rest of the chat, what's going on? What else are we talking about? Oh, look who it is. Give me 1 second. I want to pull this up. Is it? I don't know if FootMob has. No, not yet. All right, we'll get back to that. As of right now, hopefully. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say hopefully Owen is still in chat. Here we go.
You called me out. Let's do it. I
called you out.
No, not you, Owen.
Okay.
Told me to get in chat on Discord. Listen, it's tough. It's tough being the grandfather of everybody. You know, we Man City isn't even relevant. They're not relevant. Arsenal.
You want to go back to? Whoa, you want to go back? Who's the grandfather?
Grandfather, because we
Mason
run
Mount.
the league.
Mason Mount owns your
Champions League. Madrid runs Champions League. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man City's only won it once. Welcome to the world, but you irrelevant. Arsenal is the son of Bayern Munich because they can't get past Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich is our son because we keep beating them down. I'll still never remember when Ronaldo kicked the ball underneath the wall and went through Neuer like it was nothing. I'll never forget that. I'll live in that world. Anyway. But that was a good game, though. But, man, we got dominated. Man, Madrid did not do well good.
That was kind of the game plan. You somehow got that first goal, and then it was like Jose Mourinho was back there in the dugout for you guys. Ancelotti pulled Mourinho ball and just parked the bus. There you go. Owen said it in chat.
That's what it was. I mean, that's very, very classic Italian style soccer. Is you just play that tactician wise defense. I mean, we shut them down tremendously. I will say that I still think Carvajal is probably one of the best right backs in the world. I mean, I don't know, man.
I'm taking Malarusto.
Johnny, how does it feel to get everything you've ever wanted? I have to tell you, I'm not there yet. I'm very close, hopefully. I haven't gotten the Lamborghini yet. Maybe one day.
One day in the future.
If the S&P can, do really well for once. So, plus, if I got everything I wanted, we would win MLS Cup and we would have a star over our badge. But if we're going to go
That's
into
fair enough.
I watched the Arsenal game. I felt bad for you. Felt bad for the other Zach.
Yeah, do not implicate me in that.
I didn't mean to say that. There's too many Zachs. But you know what?
Sorry.
Honestly, I think Arsenal's just running on steam at this point with everything. I'm not surprised. But now you got Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City now all can dog it out for the EPL title at the end. So everyone's going to be hyper-focused on that. What did we say the last time when we did the stream? I said, who may be coming out on top. I still think it might be – I still have hope that it might be Arsenal. Out of all, at least someone.
I could never hope there would be Arsenal. I believe I said Man City, and I'm still going to stick by that, especially now that they're out of the UCL. Pep is going to turn that team into the same machine that they always are. So they're just going to – I think they're just going to run through. Arsenal, as you said, they're running on steam. And then Liverpool, they're kind of falling apart towards the end of the season so far. So right now it's, to me, a clear and obvious Man City, but football.
Well, you got them in what, in a couple of days, right? Yeah, you got them in 2 days for the FA Cup, right?
Yep.
I think looking at their schedule, I'm going to throw a wild card. I think Tottenham's going to pull an upset on, and I think that's what's going to crash and burn their whole season. I think it will. It's not going. That's just me. Call it as you will. I'll go on bet. What is it? BetNow.com. Whatever. What's your sponsor?
Bet Online.
Bet Online. Bet Online. I'll put money down on that. Good.
Anytime it comes to Tottenham in the title, though, they never do what they need to do, i.e., Eden Hazard's game-winning goal, top corner to win Leicester League.
Well, at least Manchester United's not going to be in the Europe next year. They're not. I've got.
No, they could be Conference League.
Oh, is that what it would be for Man United?
I think 5 and 6 is Europa, and then 7 is Conference. Maybe 7.
I thought England lost that extra thing, so they only have the top 5.
Oh, you're right. They don't have the what's the?
Because they got more direct connections to Champions League than Europa.
Yeah, right. That makes it harder for us to try to get into Europe too.
You guys are climbing back. It looks like I mean, you guys haven't lost in a while. It's been wins and draws.
We're 3 points back at United with a game in hand, and we have the better goal differential. So technically, we could be 7th, but that also is going to make us win a match, which we all know is.
I'm pulling for little Luton Town to at least stay above. I'm just praying to God that little team can manage to get out. I would hate for them to see go down. So where's the rest of the crew? What happened?
The rest of the crew, Dave is currently working, Kanata is driving home, and Bryce is doing his usual ghosting.
Yeah, I don't think he still has recovered from the time that he doxed you by accident.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things that man needs to recover from. You just never know. That could be a big part of it, though.
All right.
There's just definitely a couple things.
So looking ahead, big guy. What? So let's go back to Champions League a little bit, and then we can go to Europa. All right. So we got Bayern versus Madrid, and we got PSG versus Dortmund.
Yep.
Who do you? I'm going to be unbiased on a lot of it, but who do you like, Dortmund or PSG?
After what they did to Barca in that second leg, I got to go PSG. But also Dortmund turned it up in the second leg against Madrid. But Barca's a better team than Atletico Madrid, so I'm sticking PSG.
You're going to stick with PSG. Okay. So then how do you feel with Bayern and Madrid then?
Gotta be Madrid, doesn't it?
You got a team. I mean, Madrid is still fighting for La Liga to a degree.
You got it wrapped up.
I do, but there is, anything can happen, especially with Barcelona trailing behind us by 8 points. But you have Bayern Munich, who is now could potentially just be hyper focused on Champions League. So I don't know. I want to say Madrid, but Bayern being just focused on one thing, I think Bayern could be a really tough adversary.
They could, and I always say that Thomas Tuchel is one of the best, if not the best, managers in knockout competitions. What he did with Chelsea, just coming in and then winning us the UCL, getting us to an FA Cup final, I believe an
Yeah,
EFL Cup final. Like, he got us to multiple finals in like the year and a half that he was there. So if he could do it with Bayern, and it's kind of like this unsuspecting way that it
yeah,
was with Chelsea when we were like, nah, no, everybody was like, oh, they're not going through, they're garbage, blah blah blah. We were already on the way down, and
yeah,
then we pulled it out of our ass to win. So if
yeah.
there's a manager to do that, it is Tuchel with Bayern, but like Madrid in this UCL, I was about to say CCL, and the UCL is just a different monster.
Yeah. I don't know why a lot of people underrate Thomas. Like they just don't think like he's a good manager. I know like with PSG and like a couple other places, but like he's always been, like you said, an exceptional knockout coach. And I feel like with him, at least with the PSG situation when he was there, I mean that's just a farmers league. I feel like PSG has to win every time.
Mhm.
But it's tough to compete against a guy who is a tactician like he is, who likes to play a very, I would say, ultra balance kind of his field,
Mhm.
but with a midfield heavy mentality. I don't know, but I got Jude Bellingham, I got Vinicius. I mean, there's a lot of players on Madrid who are very good, but if nothing clicks and they can decapitate the midfield of Madrid, that's it for Madrid. I mean, it's unlike some other teams. If you do it to Atletico Madrid, if you decapitate the midfield, the
Mhm.
attack can still go forward because the defense will work with the offense and you can bypass it. All right, so you have PSG, and then you have Madrid going into the finals. Who are
Yep,
you picking then?
Madrid.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
I ain't gonna argue with that one. I like that.
uh,
That's what I
I
feel.
mean, it's either Mbappe wins the Champions League and then takes it to Madrid when he transfers there in the summer, or Madrid win the Champions League and Mbappe is joining
Yeah.
the current Champions League winners.
Well, that's gonna be weird. That whole matchup, if it goes Madrid versus PSG with him coming over. I mean,
Mhm.
that it's gonna feel weird. All right. So do you follow Europa? Because I do follow it.
Yeah, I wasn't able to watch any of the games today. I was at work, but
Uh-huh.
I followed it enough.
So I have Atalanta winning the entire thing on my spreadsheet. I have Atalanta. I don't know. I feel like Leverkusen's really good, but I feel like Atalanta has just a very solid game of play. Um,
Mhm.
they, for them at least, they're fighting to obviously to continue going on into Europe for next season because they only got 51 points. But if they abandon Serie A and drive through to win Europa, then they bypass all that stuff that they don't have to worry about. I also feel bad for Luis Muriel, who left,
Mhm.
who left, who left Atalanta to come here to this
Uh-huh.
what I consider as a dumpster fire. Still, I don't really care what happened at DC. This team still needs help. Um,
Mhm.
Liverpool looked a little bit better today, but when you're Atalanta and you didn't have to worry. West Ham though, West Ham gave it a good shot.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Marseille, comes down to the wire. I had Benfica going forward over Marcel. Um,
I think Marseille has just kind of been kind of like an underdog, well, not an underdog, but like just unexpected to
yeah,
keep going through per se.
yeah, I'm right there with you. I had him. I actually had him going out in the round of 16. Um, in my
Into the
against
Real.
Villarreal.
Hmm.
And the fact that, I mean, when they changed it, I was like, okay, I'm like, Benfica's definitely gonna pull through. I'm like, they have a really good attacking force. That collapsed. Um, Roma, shocked to be quite honest. Roma has beaten AC Milan, even with the red card, but it still, that was wildly impressive. I didn't have them going forward. I had Milan going forward.
Yeah, I probably would have also.
So I have Atalanta beating Marseille. I have Leverkusen beating Roma, and then I have Atalanta versus Leverkusen in the final with Atalanta winning 2-1 against them. That's just what I put. I'm not betting money on it, but that's what I put in my fantasy bracket. So we'll see how that goes. That'll be a good matchup. I have to tell you, I don't know how you feel the same way, but I always like Europa a little bit more than Champions League, just because it's got a little bit more diversity in it.
Yeah, yes, but yes, but the Champions League is just the Champions League, and you're not going to get that quality of football just about anywhere.
Mm-hmm. This is why I can't have phone calls.
Well, there's one of the other three guys.
What's up? What's up?
Sorry about that. The phone call came in. What's up?
How you doing, bud?
Doing good. I only got a couple more seconds because I gotta promise my wife I'll go out to dinner. What were you saying, Zach? I'm sorry. Somebody called my phone and it completely cut off the stream.
What I was gonna say, just I can see it. You said Atalanta Leverkusen final. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Hello. Good talk. All right, Kanata, we were talking about we did the Champions League. Now we're in the Europa League. Atalanta and Marseille in the next round, and then Roma and Leverkusen in the next round. Johnny was saying Atalanta is going to win it all, I believe, against Leverkusen in the final. And then I was going to say, all right, so Leverkusen's first loss of the season is going to come in the final of the Europa League, and that is why I would say Atalanta Leverkusen also, but then I would have Leverkusen winning in the final.
I could get behind that. I honestly, they're both good shouts. That's definitely the final that I see as well, is Atalanta Leverkusen. Yeah, I do think it's going to be heartbreaking for Leverkusen, but I think they do end up losing in that final. It will be the first game that they lose all year. Yeah. Atalanta is just a different team, and those Italian leagues, it's tough over there. So,
I agree.
Oh,
it's a different atmosphere, but I look, Xavi has done wonders for Leverkusen. I mean, it's remarkable, but I just don't know if they can beat Atalanta. Atalanta is just the most underrated machine I've ever seen as far as a team goes. That's
if there was a squad to do it, though.
But they gotta get past Roma.
They do, and I think De Rossi just announced that he's going to be the new long-term manager at Roma today also.
Oh.
All right, good talk. Thanks for that response.
With lost man.
Maybe.
Oh, there we go. Fixed it. That was
there. It is.
Okay. Anyway, so I'll leave it at this. It's good to see. That was a fun matchup against Madrid. This is going to be a fun matchup in Europa. I can tell you is that for the most part, my entire bracket that I had built for Europa has been completely decimated. I didn't have Atalanta winning. I had Liverpool, but this is I'm not surprised with Atalanta. I just still feel bad for Luis Miro that he came here and now he's missing on this. I'm so sorry, dude. All right.
Possible European final just to come here and be 13th in the East.
Yep. I'm gonna say a conspiracy theory. I think Poppy brings in DPs from Europe to only ruin their careers because this is cursed.
At this point, yeah.
I mean, Kara is back in Turkey. He's killing it. And then you got Luis Miro who just comes over here and it's just flop. But ironically, guys who have no idea how to play professional soccer are tearing it up, looking at DK and looking at Duncan at that level. It's crazy. But yeah.
All right, can I just say that you said Kara is killing it, and then I pull up his foot mob stats.
No,
And this
you
is
gotta
what we're
look. You
looking at.
gotta look at his. You gotta look at what he's done in build-up play.
Oh, same
All right,
same
yeah.
story that we were hearing here.
Pretty much, but but again, I'm watching. Kara has affected his team pretty well. It's just a matter of his build-up plays is what's giving it to him. But yeah. Anyway,
See the comment.
who do we got this week playing for
Montreal.
Orlando? Montreal.
Montreal.
Okay.
Up in
Montreal.
Canada, in the French land up there.
Are they still called the Montreal Impact? No, they're not.
Club de Foot Montreal. You see this comment up on the screen?
Well, if we somehow manage to win, we could potentially jump into like 9th place, depending on how everyone else plays.
Yeah, I think if everybody else that we need to take a L takes a L, we could jump to like 5th. I feel like in the table.
No, we would jump to 6th if everyone else sucks.
6th.
But we would also
so
we would have to actually I think it'd be like 7th if Charlotte gets crushed. We have a negative goal differential because 8 + 3 is 11.
Way too fast. I'll just leave it there. So we win. Best scenario puts us. Well, we have a terrible. Yeah, we have a -5 goal differential. 3 points. Everybody else loses, puts us at 11, but we're still going to end up maybe 8th, maybe 9th.
yeah.
Pretty much. That is the best case scenario. And
Doesn't help
think
Montreal in 8th.
But see, that's why I'm not Poppy out yet, because everything is so tight. And while I'm not happy, and I think we all agree we're all not happy what we're in, but it's too close to say Poppy out. I know JJ has jumped ship immediately, and has every right to by any means. But it's too soon for me to at least feel that way. It's too early and too tight niche. How do you guys feel? You guys aren't Poppy out yet, no?
I'm hard to be convinced. Is hardly convinced is the way I'll put it.
Okay. All right.
I'm not saying that it's overtime, but it's like we've got a lot of work we need to do, and we need to see some improvement.
Well, I was thinking about this, and I thought about asking JJ if we were to hypothetically replace the coach, which again I don't support, who do you put in? Who's available?
Spot.
Thomas Tuchel's out of a job in the summer.
He's not coming to Orlando.
Jose Mourinho's still out of a job.
Listen, I will tell you this: if Mourinho comes, and you can quote me, you can save this part of the stream.
All right, Chad, get ready to clip.
Clip it. If this man comes to Orlando City, Jose Mourinho, I will absolutely 100% eat my underwear. I will on stream. I will take a serrated knife. I will put butter on it. I will lather it up with whatever spices it is, because it ain't happening. It just ain't happening. I would love to. I'm a huge Mourinho fan. It ain't happening. I would love nothing more. That man comes here, I'll do that. You can clip it. You can save it. You could force me in front of the stadium in the supporters section. You could put it with Cappy's hamburger subs, whatever the hell you want. It ain't happening. Shout out Cappy's is still the best.
Not probably food safe for Cappies to be making an underwear sub over there.
No. I'll just put it on. Like when you go to like a gas station, they have the condiment section. I'll just throw. Is that sauerkraut? No, it's yesterday's underwear.
There you go. Clipped it.
Clip. All right. Well, what's your predictions? I haven't heard the pod this week. I've been so busy. It's on my to-do list for tomorrow. What is?
Don't do that to yourself.
No, I got to listen to something. You weren't happy?
I mean, we talked about a lot of stuff. It's not that we weren't happy, but it's like things that kind of seemed fairly obvious to some of us that didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know,
let's just say the last third of that pod is talking about the match.
Gotcha. All right, so we do. So okay, so we're not giving predictions for my. I'm gonna say this. I think we're gonna draw. I think we'll draw against them. I think it's gonna be a 1-1 goal. It's probably gonna be from Duncan and somebody, and it's probably gonna be Joseph and Duncan who are gonna score.
Oh,
yeah, I forgot he plays for them.
He plays for them, and he's a habitual Orlando City dream killer. So
I don't think he did. No, because it was a 0-0 draw home at the beginning of the season. He didn't score against us.
Yeah, so. Just as soon as we're about to get right back on track, it'll be his dickhead ass to be over there doing that stuff.
Okay, Tyler.
This man is about to while his wife is waiting for his dinner. Pretty much, yeah, that's actually true. I told my wife. It's all good. Listen, Owen, just remember, if you're a fan of soccer, you not only have one jersey of this year, but you have two. I couldn't pick who I wanted on the back, so I had to pick two people.
Wait.
Also, maybe you might know. This is an older jersey. I've tried finding it on the internet. So my old kit is now doing this. I don't know how to put it back on.
Oh, the patch is peeling?
Yeah, I'm really sad about it. It's my Sergio Ramos one when he was
what
there.
A dirty little player you got in the back of your kit there.
That's my captain. That's my, and then before that was Eker. But no, that's my, listen, can I say the C word on stream or no? I don't know what I'm allowed.
Well, are we past 10 minutes? Yeah, we're past 10 minutes. You're fine.
Okay. He's an absolute cunt, 100%. But he's my little cunt because he will absolutely get people sent off. I'll never forget what he did to, what's his name from Juventus? And he got him sent off in a red card in the finals. He's from Colombia. He played for Chelsea.
Cuadrado.
There you go. He will do it 1,000%. He's mine, but he's a pain in the ass to watch.
That was
he made what?
I was gonna say that was somebody that Dave and I were talking about. We needed to sign here before he went to Sevilla when he was out of contract at PSG, and we were like, it could be about MLS time for a player like that. But then Brekalo came in, and I think we're okay with how that ended.
I don't think Ramos would want to come here, only because I don't know if he would like the culture of Orlando. And I don't know if we could afford him. I mean, he's demanding a lot of money. But I'm glad he went back to Sevilla. He's my little cunt quote of the year right there. There you go. HR complaint. All right. No, I definitely gotta go. But I'm glad he's retiring in Sevilla. That's his childhood club.
Yep.
And you know what? Everybody deserves that 100%. So best of luck to him. We'll see you on. Are you doing the live stream for Saturday or no?
Should be.
All right.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Before
you then,
you head out, hold on. One thing. I'm going to show you something that Canado will never have. Came in the mail today. What is it today? Can you read it?
Can't. Let me see.
European Cup Winners' Cup.
Oh.
There's one person in this call right now that will never be able to say that.
You weren't here for it. I told you that you're my grandson, Arsenal.
Okay.
Because Arsenal keeps losing to Bayern Munich, and Bayern Munich keeps losing to Madrid because we fathered Bayern Munich.
Yep, we bottled it on Tuesday, so
I was really pulling for you guys. I really was. I thought it was going to be this year. I thought you guys were going to at least beat Bayern.
Yeah, I thought we were too, and then we bottled it in the home leg.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have scored either one of those goals, let's be honest here. And then we played not to lose on the road, and every time we do that, we lose. So
yeah. All right, before my wife kills me. Boys, good to see you. Have a good one. Owen, it sucks to lose, by the way. It sucks to lose. Hala Madrid, Owen. Man City sucks.
I'm logging on to Twitch to get that out of here. All right. Yeah, Tyler, you may have beef with me, but I got beef with you, dog. We didn't have to do what we did Saturday. There was no need for that. You could have just taken one for the team and just let it slide. But no, you had to. You boys had to come out and play.
What are we on? Oh, Aston. Oh, I was trying to figure out this whole time. Ollie Watkins also fathers Arsenal. Let it be known.
We got a lot of that, bud. I honestly, nothing anybody can say to me can hurt me more than this football club has my entire life. So
we can shake hands on that.
Like, literally, like, that's why I didn't answer the group chat. I didn't even honestly look at it until the day after, just because it was like, honestly, nothing you guys could have said could have been more hurtful than watching my team lose in European competition for the 100th time of my life, probably.
I don't even know if you've been in Europe that many times, to be honest with you.
Yep. So we'll finish with the same amount of trophies as Chelsea this year. And
we've been to more finals. That's crazy.
Yep.
Up to Chelsea. Yeah. So that jersey came in the mail today. Nice little gray tee came in the shirt today, and then some sweatpants that chat has not paid enough money to see yet. So those are going to stay where they are currently.
Yeah, this isn't OnlyFans, my guy.
Well, I mean, Bryce did show his feet on a stream, so questionable. Owen said up the Villa. Owen is a fair weather bandwagon supporter. Let it be known. And then Tyler comes in. Go ahead.
He needed Villa to come in and save his life.
He did. Tyler said, thanks to you and other failures, we gave Italy the last extra spot.
Yep, we did. We did.
Anthony is a fucking jackass. It's not even a jersey, you dumb little bitch. It is a nice, stretchy cotton type of gray shirt with a nice little beautiful patch. So actually, go fuck yourself.
The patch is pretty shit.
Yeah,
let's be real.
Okay,
here.
buddy. At least this patch has 2 European stars above it. Theoretically speak. Okay, no, not even. Nope. If Bryce isn't at the stream Saturday, he has to show his feet next pod. That's not even a punishment.
Are you going to be at this the stream Saturday, Owen? Because every time you're not in stream, we lose, dog.
I can't. Every time I want to be like, okay, if you're not in the stream, then you got to show your feet. But I forget I'm talking to someone who can't even drive, and I'm just like, okay, I can't. Cotton shirt FC, really?
All right, y'all boys won the treble, and you had like 16 people show up to your parades. So,
did you see Gundogan's tweet? I'll actually see if I can find it. I'm here for Chelsea. Man, you same. Owen. Let me find this really quick. Ilkay Gundogan. There we are. Add to stage. All right, so this is like the big picture that went around, right? The bottom one, treble parade, and then there was Copa del Rey parade, and then this is out of context football that tweeted it. But then Gundogan quote tweeted it, said, "Come on, Advin," and then he got like actual pictures from the parade, and I think it ended up doing really well. 150,000 likes.
What did they get community noted on? To go down.
I think this photo claimed, so out of context football got community noted.
Okay.
But it wasn't good.
Let's be real here. That's kind of poor still at the end of the day. It's not terrible.
Wait,
but it's
what other space is there to be filled? All right, hold on.
Brother, look at the picture below it though from the Copa del Rey.
Let's look at this one. Okay, that's a class picture. That makes it look very good.
Nah, plastic fans.
I mean,
that's like, you know what I mean?
I'm not disagreeing. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Empty head.
Like, yes, there's a lot of people there, but
Yeah. That's all you can say. Okay. This is not needed. You're supposed to be HR. This is confident. No, I can. Fuck. Go to Discord. What? Uh-oh. Got a rabbit hole for you boys. Current GOATs per position. I unbiased think Emi Martinez is the best goalkeeper in the world. I raise you one with Mason Steinhar.
Owen,
That's all I'm saying.
Holland hasn't scored on Arsenal in his entire career. So
That's a lie.
Maybe one goal.
I think Chelsea was the last.
When Gabriel and Saliba play, he does not score. He gets walked like a little dog.
To be fair, anytime that he has to play against any massive club with a decent defense, he tends to be shut down because it is easy to shut down. All right. GOATs per position. Dear Lord. This is my
current. Are we talking worldwide?
Jack Lynn striker.
All right. Let's start in goal.
Currently on it. Emi Martinez is a shout. I think Courtois healthy gets it.
Yeah, I was gonna say a healthy Courtois definitely takes that spot. Emi is definitely up there, and I would say the top 3 in the world right now based on form and ability to perform on the big stage. But
there's gotta be. I mean, Ter Stegen is still up there. You still got Ederson and Alisson. I think Alisson's better than Ederson.
Yeah, Ederson's overrated. Let's be real here.
He's not overrated. He's just a ball playing keeper, which is what City need, and he can do it very well. But then shot stopping is not as great as it should be.
It's not as great, and he plays with a top defense every year, so they kind of bail him out in that aspect. But you take him and you put him in a mid-table team, you know what I mean? He'll get exposed for that shot stopping ability.
Yeah, you put him at Chelsea.
Yeah. All right, right back or left back.
All right. First of all, this shout is ridiculous. I know you're a Corinthians fan, but no. Mason is low-key underrated. Yeah. And then, sorry, we'll go in. Then I just want to get through chat. In my opinion, Mason he's played one match this season. We did talk about this on the pod.
We did talk about it in the pod, and I'm kind of in the boat of let's give him a chance to see what happens. Anything can't be as bad as what we're dealing with Pedro at the current moment, you know.
All right. So you said right back or left back?
Let's go left back.
Lord. I see. I there's just so many. Who's the left wing back / left back for Atalanta currently? Atalanta, who played today? Andy Robertson, not in that conversation. Oh, I had it. Ruger. Oh, he didn't look like he had a good game. Anybody had shouts for left back? Because right now in my mind, I got Andy Robertson, Rafael Santos, Ben Chilwell definitely ain't make it. Kukureya ain't making it. Zinchenko ain't making it.
No, I mean,
Tomiyasu's definitely not making it. Igor's not making it.
A shout for Alphonso Davies.
I think he's been off form this season, but a big name. Yeah, that's fair. Gavardiol, brother, he's not a left back.
Dagger Dan is great. He's a right back.
He can play both sides. Angulo, technically. Oh, dear Lord, I'm having. This is usually where I shine.
Alex Grimaldo.
Oh, no, yeah, that's it. That's the one. Grimaldo's the one. Hasn't lost the game this year. A crucial part of how Leverkusen play. Just an overall great player.
It's either that or Teo Hernandez.
Yeah, that's never a bad shout. But I think Grimaldo's just been different this season.
Hey, look at Owen. He definitely Googled that.
Who said what?
He said Taylor Hernandez.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Yeah, fair. So Grimaldo this season in the Bundesliga. Here, I'll pull it up. 29 matches total played, 12 assists, 9 goals, an average of an 8.08 rating. This is in the Bundesliga. 99th percentile for goals in that left wing back position, 99% shot attempts, 94% touches, 100%, 100th percentile chances created. You can't really ask for much more from a wing back. All of the green. Oh my word. Yeah, he's crazy.
All right, center back pairing. One of them's got to be Rudiger. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
And then my other one is between Saliba and Diaz.
I hate to break it to you, but it's not Saliba. Diaz was in my head. I'm just trying to hold on. Let's let this load. Ooh. All right. Chat, we got any shouts?
Oh, and you know who Owen's voting for?
Well, how did I just get here today? I said go back. His foot mobs. Special needs. Stones if he wasn't injured, but yes, but he's also been playing CDM. Just see.
Yeah, we're in a center back pairing, Tyler. So we said Rudiger is one. Akanji is definitely not one. Rico Lewis is definitely not one. Frimpong.
Definitely not a center back.
It's a shout.
I mean, there's always the Van Dijk shout.
Yeah, but if you're gonna give it to Van Dijk, then you need to give it to Saliba because Saliba has been better than Van Dijk this year. It's like I know you're biased and you feel some type of way about it, but like truthfully,
no, I think they're just about even though. All right, that was actually my next one.
Yeah, he's a shout too.
Oh, all right. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I just feel like it's hard to give it to him with how up and down Barcelona's been this year, and you can't really blame that solely on him. But it comes down to you know when you're a true rock in that position, you do generate consistency.
Yeah. There has been inconsistencies throughout that Barca team, so maybe not all of it's on him. And then Van Dijk, yeah, inconsistent. He did just have that slip against someone.
City, I think it was again. Literally recreated the Stevie G situation.
There was like 3 of them, and including this one, there was like 3. It was Mickey Van de Ven for Spurs. It was Van Dijk that slipped, and then it was Camboala for Man U that all slipped, and someone photoshopped all of them on
with Arteta and Klopp. I saw that. You saw the AI video with Arteta, Klopp, and Pep.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh man, it's Arteta passing it to Klopp, Klopp slipping, and then Pep coming in, stealing the ball and going and scoring.
That's good. All right, Sleeper Stones, yes.
If he was healthy and played there throughout the year.
I mean, at this point, Ruben Diaz is looking like he can fill that spot pretty well. There's definitely names that we've missed, but easy one is Diaz. So then you say Diaz and Rudiger. And then we move to right back, where Jeremy Frimpong is actually a shout this time because that's his position. But then before we move into that, apparently Tyrone Mings is, yes, if Dave was in here, he would be agreeing with you fully.
Dave's a big Mings fan.
I just don't. I don't think he'll ever get back to what he was before he had his injury. So it's hard to put him in that conversation.
You think? I mean, everybody's going to want to say Kyle Walker at right back.
Who is everybody?
Like a lot of people favor Kyle
Malo
Walker.
Gusto. If you know ball, is Malo Gusto.
I don't watch enough of y'all to say. Anyway, with him, Hakimi, I feel like is always a shout there, but I don't know how he's done at PSG how he's done this year.
I feel like it's hard to just be because you don't play anybody, so it's hard to be like, oh yeah, you're the best.
Yeah, and then Dumfries, how is he done?
That's a great question. Couldn't tell you.
And then, like Owen said, Kieran Trippier is always a shout.
Yeah, he's been too inconsistent this season.
No, I was going to say it's not him, but he's a shout there. He's definitely one of the top.
So there's this. For consistency in a right back, right wing position, this is Malo Gusto. 1 orange in about, I haven't counted, I'd say 10 games.
Right. Well, I mean, that's great. And he's consistent for y'all, but I can't put him as best in the world.
He's a shout. As unbiased as I possibly can be, the kid is 20, and he has been the best right back in the league this season.
He's just not the best right back in the world.
But if you're the best right back in the Prem, you are top 3 in the conversation for best right back in the world.
So anyway,
was the best right back in the world.
Pull up from Pong stats. I feel like he's a shout there for that.
I think he's very attacking. Yeah. 7 assists, 8 goals, 27 matches, 7.5 average rating. We're kind of falling off a cliff here. I mean,
yeah, maybe not in form currently, but
there you go. So he's practically 100th percentile in almost everything: attacking, passing. I mean, 42 chances created is pretty good. 95th percentile, basically 92nd percentile in successful crosses. Up there in dribbles too, 97th. He's the best, if not tied the best, in the touches an opponent's box category in the 100th percentile. All right, now I'm interested. What was Malo Gusto? Because I never went down there. Okay, cool. Never mind. I guess we just don't keep stats in the Prem. Oh, that's because it's trying to do bonus. What are we doing here? All right, there you go. All right, so we're not. Look at the passing. We're not exactly there in the shooting category, nor do you really need to be as a right wing back. But all of the green there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're making a case, stat-wise.
Yeah, I'm just not going to let you do it. There's absolutely no way.
I don't think you understand how good he's been. I wouldn't be backing him this hard if he wasn't actually.
I understand that you feel that way, but there is no way that this kid is the best right back in the world currently.
You go watch. You go to football Twitter, and you look at all the praise that Malo Gusto's gotten. There you go. Kyle Walker, same thing. Not as good as shooting, but passing is fantastic. In possession, very good, and defending. Also pretty good.
Ben White's a shout there, but he's definitely not the best right back in the world, Owen. I know you're just saying that for...
Oh, okay. Great. He's got it. There you go. Yee, already not starting great. Bum. Ben shite. Look at all my orange.
Yeah, because he plays center back. He doesn't play as a full-on right back. So,
Absolute bum.
Yeah, whatever, bud. So we going ping pong there.
I guess we are. I'll just go shove that one up my ass then.
I appreciate the attempt, and honestly, he may turn into something, but
that's the thing. He already is something, and I think the conversation has started a while ago. Of even if Reese does come back and he is fully healthy, it's hard to take that position away from Gusto.
Yeah,
Reese James is the best right back in the world.
Yeah, but he hasn't been healthy for a full year and almost a decade. So yeah, absolutely.
That should also show you that if we're saying that he's 100% healthy, no injury, it's hard to take that away from Gusto. And then there's talk about putting James as center back to keep Gusto on the pitch, or CDM, or moving Gusto to left back and then having Reece James on the right. There's been conversations had.
Mm-hmm. Still not the best right back in the world.
Okay. 4-3-3, 3 center mids. Or do you want to do CDM 6-8-10? How are we doing this?
Yeah, let's do 6-8-10. For the 6, I'm gonna give a shout to Deck. Obviously, a little bias here, but I mean, he has been phenomenal this year. Just the way that he has grown in the Arsenal system, the way that he cuts off passing lanes, the way that he is able to distribute the ball. I'm going to give a shout to him.
I can still do what that man does.
What's that?
I can still do what that man does.
Not currently.
Give it 7 years. What was the lineup? 4-3-3, but we're doing a CDM, a CM number 8, and then a 10, an attacking mid. I think this is an easy shot. It's still Rodri.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Great minds think alike, HR. Yeah, that one can't really go any other way, to be honest.
No, I just had to give props to my guy.
Yeah. All right. Shut up, Owen.
At the 8.
We can go, I mean, Modric hasn't played as much. You can technically put Bellingham there, but he's also played more as a 10 this season. Not Musiala. Musiala's way more of a 10. Right. 8. That's a great question. Brother. Here you go. Answer that. Were you close to this is for you?
Yeah, for Luis. No, I don't think so.
What Luis are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. Which Luis are we referring to? Oh. No. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think that we were anywhere really close to that. But for 30 mil, I mean, I would take it.
Yeah. All right. My shout here is going to be technically rogue, technically not really rogue because he plays in a lot of places, but it's going to be Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, that's a shout.
Technically, you can throw him on the right, but I think if we're playing a 4-3-3, that's a winger. He technically really isn't a winger. So I'm throwing Bernardo Silva in there.
Yeah, I could get behind Bernardo. Bellingham at the 10.
I was still going to go KDB at the 10. I think Bellingham has been class, but is it time to pass that torch to Jude yet?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think we've seen a clear recession from KDB.
Is it a recession, or is it just because he was hurt and hasn't played as much this season?
I just feel like over the past 2 seasons, it's kind of started to show that downward trend.
He just won the Champions League.
Well, the team does not have an effect on individual play all the time, bud. I feel like KDB is not the best 10 in the world currently. I think personally Bellingham's the best 10.
He didn't do anything yesterday. Although Madrid did just sit back and let everything happen.
Power of friendship. Does Grealish make top 5?
Top 5 wingers? Are we talking about? Top 5 left wingers? Top 5 attacker? I don't think he makes top 5 bench players for City.
Yeah, he's kind of turned into a role player there, you know what I mean? That's what the Pep system does to you.
Doku's kind of made that position his own. So we got a midfield of Rodri. Oh, we still got to figure this out between Bellingham and KDB. I was pulling this up.
It seems like chat's leaning more towards KDB. So,
and by chat you mean Tyler,
and we know that Owen is going to feel that way. So,
how nice would that be? Sign a player for 100 million and he sits.
Yeah. Well, it'd also be nice to get the financial fair play rules rewritten so that way all your 115 charges just disappear too. So,
yeah, that is a thing. Midfield then of Bernardo Silva, Rodri, and KDB. Man City run the midfield then. We go from left wing. I'm still saying Vinicius.
Yeah,
I don't think that's much of an argument.
That's the way it has to go there. Vinny.
I am trying to think. Oh, yeah, we did. We put Grimaldo left back. Yeah. Yeah, we're going Vinny. Easy pickings striker. It's not Haaland.
It's Mbappe.
It's not Haaland anymore. Yeah, you do got to fit Mbappe somewhere in this team.
Yeah, no, Mbappe's the 9.
Yeah, chat, no arguments there. Good. All right, good talk. Right wing, Cole Palmer.
Okay, bud. He's been great, but I mean, like, you gonna give him that spot?
Yes. I'm sorry, if your argument is Saka currently, no.
I'm not even putting Saka there.
Good. And who else is going there? There's just no one. Rodrigo is a shout. Sane Gnabry, no.
Foden is not the best in the world, but Salah is always a shout there.
Actually, Foden would take my spot. Foden would take my spot at left wing over Vinicius. But technically, Foden also plays off the right, so he could take either of those spots. I'm switching Vinicius for Foden. Yeah. My front line will be Foden on, just to get Palmer in the team. I can't lie. Foden left, Mbappe center forward, and then Cole Palmer right wing.
Even over like Diaby?
Yeah.
Dembele,
Absolutely.
Kavisha.
Yes. I don't know what more this. In his last 5 matches on SofaScore, 3 of the 5 are 10 ratings. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, because he scored 3 pens and
He scored 2
2
pens
out
and a
of
goal, and
3.
had a perfect hat trick against Everton.
Mm-hmm.
The kid is something else.
Even over like Sonny.
Easy. You're just pulling his strings now to try to get him not in the team.
I'm just not going to agree to it, but that can be the final decision.
I think, well, that is just kind of biased from you there then. No?
I don't have enough knowledge of him to really give an opinion on it, so I kind of stay away from watching your team.
I am very sorry. 20 goals, 9 assists in the league. Averaging 0.7 goals per game.
Yeah, you're just not going to change my mind, but unfortunately.
That is okay as long as you know it's the right decision. Well, that would be the World 11 then. We put Courtois in goal. Left back Grimaldo. Center back pairing of
Diaz and Rudiger.
Correct. Right back Frimpong, right?
Yep.
Midfielders of Man City, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, KDB, and then the left wing. Personally, I had Foden, and it was Mbappe, Palmer. Yours is different. Were you sticking with Vinicius or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Vinny there. Then I'll go Foden outright.
Unfortunate. Serious question: how would Palmer play with big players? Not as much as he does with the lesser quality players. He would still be the main focal point. I think even with Nkunku in this team, him and Nkunku would link up very well. And then him coming off of that right wing with his left foot, still just dangerous as all hell. And then my left wing is still there. Our striker situation, who knows? But he would still, I think, be like the main attacking force in any squad at this point. And then, I mean, he's 21. I think he turns 22, and I don't even know, a little bit. Maybe he just turned 21. But he's queuing up to be one of the best attackers in the world. It's so class. So yes,
I think that's probably the only reason that I'm not fully behind him is because of the fact that it's, his first year really shining, and that's probably the way I feel about Gusto too. It's like some of these other names that we're talking about are consistently mentioned in the top players in the world year after year. So if Cole Palmer continues to do what he's doing this year, and be in that conversation, I feel like then I'll get behind it more.
All he has shown this season is consistency, and that even in a squad that has not been good consistently or just really good at all this season, he is that like shining light. He's the one being like, all right, no, there's still something here. And he shows that match in, match out, just consistently being good and not falling into like the Chelsea curse per se. There you go. Arsenal shouts.
He's been decent. I wouldn't say that he's been, one of the top 2, top 3 in the world, but he's definitely top 5 10s in the world in current form. Teams have just kind of figured out what they need to do to him to get him out of the game, and that's just force him back and isolate him in the back line. So he's got to figure out how to be smarter with the ball in those situations, and I feel like he's definitely going to become one of the best in the world. Tyler, it was good.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, Tyler, it was good talking with you, man. And for going down the rabbit hole.
Absolutely.
Fuck Villa. Hope you all fall out of top 4 at this point because you ruined it. And you couldn't take one for the team.
Up to Villa. No, you're HR. No, that seems like a work complaint. Seems like a situation waiting to happen. I feel like that's bait. Speaking on Odegaard, he only has 1 assist, 1 goal in his last 10 matches.
Yeah, he's done more though in progressing the play and creating chances. So obviously that doesn't reflect in the goal line tally or the assists, but he's been integral. But like I said, when teams force him to play from deeper, to get involved, backward Declan normally likes to pick the ball up. You can really shut his game down currently. His game is to turn and run at you into the final third, make you miss, and do something fancy, some fancy footwork, link up in tight areas. He can't really progress the ball from the back line currently consistently. He can absolutely do it, but it's just not consistent from him.
Yeah, you also have Jorginho, Declan Rice. I don't even know. I could be very wrong. Thomas Partey may still be part of the squad, maybe not playing as much, but you have all 3 of those players who
came
like to do
just came back from injury.
Yeah. So him trying to fit into that role is just not going to work when you already have technically 3 of those guys.
Well, it's just the idea behind it is we're our best team when he's on the ball a lot in games. That's when we score a lot. That's when we do some serious things. So I think it's him trying to get involved in the game, but we're just doing too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that sounds about right. When Palmer's on the ball a lot for us a lot, we score 6 goals against Everton. So it's just the way it goes.
Yeah, I mean, when Odegaard was averaging 30, 40 touches early in games, we were scoring 6, 7 goals.
Yeah, you did have that little streak of like 3 games.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 6-0.
I'm curious about this Palace shout and why you want Palace to do well. Who do you play? Who do they play? Fixtures. West Ham, Newcastle, Fulham, United, Wolves, and Villa. So, how does this affect? How does this affect you at all?
Does Liverpool play Palace? Because we play Wolves on the weekend.
No, those are the only games that Palace have left. West Ham, Newcastle, Fulham, United, Wolves, Villa. Palace beat Liverpool previously. Yeah. All right. Well, good for you. I'm glad.
Yeah, y'all still gotta finish it out. So, not that I'm doubting Pep, but
what do we think of Modric and Kroos? Washed are still decent, very decent still. There's a reason Madrid just signed Kroos to another year contract, I believe it was.
Are they the same players they were? Absolutely not. But
they're still
top class players. Yeah.
The hell does this mean?
I can get behind that.
There's just one club that shouldn't be talking. It's yours, buddy.
I mean, you guys are kind of in a rough patch, buddy. We're going 2 years without European competition.
That's not confirmed yet, is it?
Are you guys going to make that late charge? Save job?
As of right now, we have a game in hand on United, and we also have a better goal differential than them, and we're 3 points behind. So if we win our game in hand, then we're above them in the table, putting us in 7th, which
is not European competition at this point because of the...
No, 1 through 4 is Champions League, 5 and 6 is Europa, and then 7 would be Conference.
No, I think we don't get that extra spot this year because of the coefficient thing.
So we would have to go 6th.
Yeah, I think so.
It's either that or we win the FA Cup.
Yeah.
FA Cup gets us Europa League. but we got to get through City in the semifinal, and then no conference league is that how that you have to go 5th? I hate this. I've been doing some research.
2 years with the.
Sorry.
I was gonna say yeah. So 2 years, no European competition.
There's no way we have to go 5th. It is not 5th. Because then there's no. Then no, there's. I don't know. Too much coefficient math, PEMDAS stuff going on for me to figure it out. Yeah. And to be honest, Owen, if there's a person I don't trust, you. No offense. Let's give it another one-timer. If you are in here listening to us, you can hear our voice below the tweet of us being live currently. There is a link for the StreamYard. You can join, come talk to us about some football, anything at this point, really. And it is also in the description of the YouTube live stream. You just click it, put your name in, hit join. I think it's join studio, and then you will be in here talking to us about some footy. I am yawning. I'm not doing that. That's great. You are timed out. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I would never.
I mean, look at our chat.
Yeah.
It's straight Owen.
Unfortunate. Oh, I never. That's unfortunate.
Big ups.
That was 8 minutes ago. I apologize. I never saw that. Yeah, and then we just scroll and it's Owen, Tyler, Owen, Tyler, Owen, Tyler. We're still going. Where is the... There we go. Stream Jesus was in here at 29 minutes ago. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and it might be coming to that time.
Set all this stuff up. Yeah. Put the Camlink cord. Mm-hmm. Wrong one. I had to go back up to the church, get the headphones. I think I left the house at 7:30. I think it was. Then I had to get home, shower, and get everything else set up. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've been getting the house ready for the past 3 days. So, that's been fun.
Very much seems like it has been. Use the right to. Pay attention in English class while you still have it.
He's still in school, so he's still got time to figure it out.
Where's the apostrophe in y'all? If you're gonna talk shit, do it correctly. You oil empty stadium bum. I don't have an English class. It all makes sense now.
Oh, I mean, it makes sense that the two clubs that have spent $1 billion on their rosters are arguing with each other at this point. So,
all right, Mister. No European trophies. Ow.
Do you guys get a trophy for being the biggest spenders in the league? Are you gonna add that one to your trophy case too?
Go talk to Spurs. Have fun with that one. No European trophies. Yeah, there you go. Well done, Owen.
How many times did you bottle it before you finally won one?
How many times have you won
one? You
know
that.
How many times have you won one?
Takes time. You know that.
Club. Oh yeah, Yep. Us. Yep. We got that one too. Yeah. Bit unfortunate.
Gold Premier League trophy. Anyone? If we're just going down the list of
season. Corinthians has 2. Oh, wrong one. There you go. That's Teo. Damn, Corinthians has more Club World Cups than Arsenal. Who would have thought? Nice. You spelled it wrong.
And Thierry Henry has more history than your entire club. So let's calm down here.
I thought you were gonna say more history than you.
No, we're not going to forget the fact that he still sports City.
Owen, can you name 3 players that played for Man City before 2015?
Oof.
It's sad that I had to go all the way to 2015.
And Aguero doesn't count.
Shh. Up, you dumbass. I'd like to see Owen's response to this, and then I think we're getting pretty close to the end of stream. Yes. My favorite player, Ajero. Adro.
Aguero. It's gonna be like Frank Lampard,
No.
Balotelli,
Oh my! It's on purpose now. It's on purpose now. It has to be. Fernandine Hobb. Fernandine Hobb.
Fernandinhob.
There's no way this is on accident.
Joe Hart.
Joe Hart.
Question mark.
That I was gonna say that might be cutting it close.
Vincent Company.
Oh no, he joined in 2010. Left in 26. Holy shit, time flies. We're in 2024. Oh yes, Kevin De Bruyne. He joined in 2007. I lied. He joined in 2006. Holy hell.
KDB.
No. Joe Hart. That's poor for me. I thought he was just there for a couple of years. KDB shout? No. Joined in August of 2015. That is not before 2015. Fernandine. I'm not letting you go with Fernandine Hobb.
David Silva. I was waiting for that one.
What is this? Another year of Chelsea being the only Champions League winners, and London is still blue. You need to change your name to Orlando City / Chelsea guy. Becoming one of my favorites, slowly but surely. Imagine not having a European Cup. Crazy. Oh, David Silva. American City fans. Couldn't be me.
Nope.
Fernandine Hobb.
Very nice.
I might screenshot that and make it my Twitter header. Fernandine Hobb. All right. Ending it a little bit early. Been an hour and a half. It was hot outside today, so that's going to be the excuse. Yeah, should be a live stream on Yaya Tori. There we go. Oy, well done, lad. Yeah, should be live on Saturday for the match. Other than that, I will let you do your usual outro.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you're here, make sure you get that off the screen, bud. Come on, we don't need to do this.
Gail Clinchy.
Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. We will be live on Saturday if everything works out to plan. So make sure you guys hop in for that. Hopefully get another 3 points up in Montreal. Check out all our social medias. They are linked in the description on YouTube. If you're in here, then you've already found one of them from Twitter. What are we looking at here?
The Ukraine guy, Gail Clichy, is not Ukrainian.
Anyway, thank you all for tuning in, and we should be doing this again next week. Owen, it's time for you to go to bed, but it's like an hour past your bedtime.
It's just meant to be Zavaleta. Zavaleta, whichever one it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna let you off the hook there.
Anyway,
Just Pablo. All right, great.
thank you all for tuning in once again, and we will see you on the next one.
Good night.